I was like, all right, there's something here. There's this guy, William Price, who's a nutty Welsh doctor.
And literally, that's it. I'm a big believer in that, too.
Yeah. Isn't that 70% of it? I'd say it's 70% maintenance of what can I do to do my part to stay out of the way. And then the other part, I always think of it as like this little super thin, invisible thread. But you can feel the tug, and you just you have to be really gentle, and you have to pause when agitated, and you have to go for it when you're like, there's four walls in here, which one has the map behind it?
But when it happens, whether it happens with love or with friendship or with a career or with a path you're taking, you just know there's a smile. I'm supposed to be doing this. Here we go. Doolittle's, a couple more Sherlock Holmes.
You know, it's interesting watching Eddie Murphy in this last little period of time. And I was talking to Colin Jost last night, who got to sit next to him at the Golden Globes and who was there and, on the show and writing for him, with him when he hosted recently. And I go, it's just incredible. Our culture never encourages taking a break, never encourages saying, don't chase that thing because you've got it in your hands. And I love the idea that if you're good at what you do, then it's not about time. And who knows what's going to happen?
Well, with Eddie, what's interesting is he was arguably the greatest of his era and just stopped.
Yeah.
Just stopped for 30 years. And no one does that. No one who's that good.
Yeah.
That's one of the more interesting things about it. It's him talking about some of the more homophobic stuff that he did in the past. Now it makes him cringe, and you just can't believe he was that person. But he was, when he did Delirious, I think he was like 22 or something crazy like that, which is just bonkers that he was that good.
Anyway, I've been thinking about him lately in relation to a bunch of things, but also just that, particularly nowadays, giving yourself permission to not have to jump because, strike the iron's hot, all that stuff.
Yes.
And maybe it's just as a bit of an anxiety to the times, which I remember too, speaking of past generations.